Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing good. Today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what it's like when you first get clean. So for anybody out there that is curious about early recovery, what it's like, how you feel, first you have to go through detox. Somehow, some way to get clean, whether it's detox or do it at home, however you got to do it. Once you get through that, it takes some time for like your brain to start feeling normal again, for your body to feel normal. All of it's normal though. It's normal not to feel normal. You will start getting your feelings, your emotions back. It almost hits you all at once. You'll cry for no reason, and I don't know. It's okay though. You've got to let all that out. It's so relieving once you do let that out. You feel better. You start working on yourself. You don't even realize how much work you need until you get clean and you start working on yourself. Things from my past that I had blocked away while I was using were coming back up. They were resurfacing, and I got to work through that. So it sounds scary, but I promise it's such a relief, you guys. It's so worth it. Your feelings, your emotions come back. I was a people pleaser. I still kind of am. I have to work on that still. You know, everybody has their things they have to work on. You know, nobody's perfect. Just because somebody's been clean for years, that doesn't mean their life is perfect. There's ups and downs. Sometimes you're going to feel great. You're going to feel 100%. And then sometimes you're going to feel tired for no reason, out of nowhere. It's crazy. And every recovering addict that I know goes through this. You have to make sure you are physically and mentally healthy. It's okay to not be okay. We can get through it. We can find our ways to cope. We can go to a doctor. We can ask for help. Back to when you first get clean. Okay, you guys. So I was completely lost. When I first got clean, I could not comprehend like the smallest things. When I was in sober living, they're like, do this, do this, do that. I'm like, it was like my brain wasn't registering what was going on. Or maybe it was just overwhelming. So I was like trying to like do everything at once. When you first get clean, keep one foot in front of the other. Focus on, I'm going to stay clean today. I'm going to stay clean today. Some people do it hour by hour. I'm going to stay clean today. Some people go to meetings. I went to meetings. I don't go now because I just have my reasons, you guys. I don't have anything against anybody at the meetings. It just wasn't for me. I don't know. I know that if I ever need to go to a meeting, if I ever feel like I'm going to relapse, I will take my butt to a meeting. Go to a meeting and listen. So I know I have that resource if I need it. So that's a good thing to have. Some people do online meetings. Whatever you got to do, counseling, some people go to group, whatever you got to do to keep you okay. Mental health doctor, meetings, counseling, life coach. I've told y'all I had a life coach. She helped me out a lot. They have meetings for women, meetings for men. And the best thing to do is not worry about everybody else. If they relapse, what their recovery looks like, how they're recovering. Because once you start worrying about everybody else, you lose you. You're not focused on your recovery and working on yourself anymore. You're worried about them and what they're doing. Life, when you first get clean, life is like, it's like someone took some Windex and wiped the glass clean and you can see clearer. Like food tastes better. You breathe the fresh air. Air smells better. Like grass. I mean, just little things that we didn't pay attention to before, you notice. Because you're like, dang, or I haven't looked at the stars in years. Or, just little things that you notice. Is it scary when you first get clean? Yeah, of course. But the only reason why it's scary is because it's out of our comfort zone. It's not what we're used to. We know how to live in chaos and the craziness. But when we get clean, we don't know what we're doing. And it's crazy because people are like, well, just be the old you. You don't want to be the old you. The old you hadn't worked on themselves. The old you was holding on to trauma. The old you didn't know how to cope. The old you wasn't ready yet. So this is a new you. Don't go back to your old self. You're a new version of you. You get to start over fresh. You're writing your own story. That's the cool part about it. So you can do whatever your heart desires. You can do what you rewrite your whole story. I always say routine. Routine does help. It helps with motivation. Set goals. Goals help with motivation. Even if it's something small, like I'm going to save $25 a week. So at the end of the month, I can go buy some new clothes. That's $100 at the end of the month. You take that $100, you get to go shopping with it. You get to buy yourself some new clothes. It's just little things like that, little goals. It's not instant gratification, but when we work hard on these things and good things come of it, it feels 10 times better than that instant gratification that's gone in 2 seconds. I promise. Something that I had to learn when I first got clean, I had to be more aware of my surroundings, where I was, who I was around, what time of the day I was out and about, just things that I wasn't paying attention to before because I didn't care before. I didn't care what happened to me. I was just like, whatever. Or I thought I was invisible and that nothing would ever happen to me. You don't want to put yourself in a situation that could take you back. And that was another thing too that I struggled with. When I got clean and my ex wasn't clean, I wanted to save him. I was like, okay, I'm doing good. I want to save him. But in reality, I wasn't even good. For one, I was not good, but in my mind, I was good because I got clean. But I wasn't good, and you can't make somebody get clean. So you can't give up on your recovery to try to help somebody else either. You just can't. You've got to go all in on you. Give yourself 100%. That's why they say not to date in early recovery. They say not to date in early recovery because you could choose the same kind of person that you were dating while you were using. And if you're in a relationship when you get clean, you guys still need to take time apart to work on yourselves. Because if not, there are so many unhealthy things you go through. If you don't work on yourself separate, when you come back together, you're going to bring all that baggage back with you and not even realize that that's what you're doing. So you got to work on yourself. You got to get yourself good. You got to put you first. So don't be afraid to get clean. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Even if you are afraid, just do it anyway. Just try it. I tell everybody, just try it and keep trying it. Keep trying and never stop trying. I'm gonna make a video about my first meeting that I went to, you guys. It was crazy. Don't be afraid of meetings. You don't have to talk. You can go into them and just sit there and observe. But listen, really listen. Just know if you're someone that is on the fence about getting clean, you want to, but you're scared, you don't know what to do, just do it. Just do it. And keep doing it. You've got a whole community here that has your back. If you need advice, if you need guidance, whatever you need, we're all here. We're all on different paths in recovery, and we're all here to help each other. We're all here to help each other survive. I just wanted to get on here and just touch bases with that. This was just something that you guys had asked me the most about, getting clean. And yes, I'm here for recovering addicts because I'm in recovery, but I'm also here for those that are suffering. Whatever we can do to help guide them, because there is such a better way to live, and we know this in recovery. It's just better, you guys. Don't let anybody have you doubting yourself. Don't let anybody bring you down. Don't let anybody steal your sunshine. We can do this, guys. We can do this. We can keep going. We're going to put one foot in front of the other. We're going to stay on the right path. Because there are better things out there for us. There is a whole future for us. And we don't even have any clue what's in store for us. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this answered your questions. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. See you guys.